I hope everybody's having a good day today. As many of you know, on August 16th of 2022, President Biden officially signed the $739 billion spending package known as the Inflation Reduction Act, or the IRA, into law. One of the primary goals of this IRA is to address climate change with a specific focus on cutting greenhouse gas emissions and battling the impacts of drought in the American West. Many of the financial incentives and other funding measures incorporated into the IRA are aimed at agriculture, including $18 billion for 4 USDA conservation programs. The IRA will provide billions of dollars in funding to 4 voluntary agricultural conservation programs that are primarily implemented by the USDA Natural Resources Conservation Service. Funding for each of the 4 programs will begin in 2023 and last through 2026. The first of these programs is the Environmental Quality Incentive Program, or EQIP. EQIP offers financial and technical assistance to agricultural producers to implement conservation practice on agricultural land. EQIP conservation practices may be aimed at addressing water or air quality, soil health, erosion, wildlife habitat, and ground and surface water conservation. The practices may include activities such as improving irrigation efficiency, restoring pasture lands, and improving nutrient and pest management. This should provide significant increase in funding for livestock operations who are interested in addressing resource concerns that directly improve soil carbon, reduce nitrogen losses, or reduce, capture, avoid, or sequester carbon dioxide, methane, or nitrous oxide emissions associated with their agricultural production. The next program that will be impacted by the IRA will be the Conservation Stewardship Program, better known as CSP. The CSP program is one of the largest conservation programs by acreage in the United States. Under the CSP program, agricultural producers enter into a 5-year contract with NRCS to implement conservation enhancements in exchange for annual payments. CSP conservation plans are usually aimed at addressing water quality, soil erosion, biodiversity, pollinator habitat, carbon sequestration, and energy conservation. Applications for CSP may be submitted to NRCS at any time, although, like EQIP, applications are very competitive. The final 2 programs are a little less known by producers. One of those is the Agricultural Conservation Easement Program, or ACEP. It was created in 2014. The ACEP program is a conservation easement program that incorporates 3 other easement programs that had previously been separate: the Wetland Reserve Program, the Grassland Reserve Program, and the Farm and Ranch Land Protection Program. The ACEP functions by allowing participants to enroll land into either long-term or permanent easements. Participants may either enroll wetlands or working farm or ranch lands to protect them from development. In exchange for enrolling lands into ACEP, landowners will receive payment from NRCS. And the last program that will be affected by the IRA signing is the Regional Conservation Partnership Program, or RCPP. Under the RCPP program, NRCS partners with state agencies and non-governmental organizations to provide financial and technical assistance to agricultural producers for conservation activities tailored to address local natural resource concerns. Participants in the RCPP may work with NRCS and its partners to carry out activities such as cover crops, nutrient management, and watershed improvements. Unlike the conservation programs discussed earlier, farmers do not apply directly for funding through RCPP. Instead, entities such as state agencies or nonprofit organizations looking to partner with NRCS will submit project proposals. Once a proposal has been accepted, farmers are then able to apply to NRCS to participate in the RCPP projects. The Inflation Reduction Act will provide significant opportunity for farmers and landowners across the country to implement conservation practices to address their resource concerns. If you're interested in participating in any of the programs that we discussed earlier, please feel free to contact the office at 320-251-7800 extension 3. And we'll be more than happy to work with you to schedule a field visit so we can come out and discuss your long-term and short-term goals for your farming operation. I hope you have a great weekend. It is a long one, so hope you enjoy.